Alright, and welcome to part 22, and alright, let's get straight into it. None of that delaying shit, no macro, nothing happened between the parts. Except for us discussing how we're gonna fucking wipe these enemies. Now, these are not the same bonuses over and over. This final mission, you get random bonuses. Getting this squad targeting is absolutely amazing. You could even get extremely lucky and get, like +1 soldiers for this mission, so you can use an extra soldier, or crazy shit like squad-wide override, meaning everybody's immune to 1 attack for the whole mission. So, gathering intel to pay for all of this shit is a really good idea. Now, squad video feed, squad vision, can sometimes be bad, because that means that,
you can unintentionally trigger too many pods.
Yeah, exactly. Your squad visual range is bigger, but I'm gonna take it just to show it. Also, Alister, can you read the enemies to me, because the stream timer bar is blocked.
You have Archon, Muton, Andromedon, Codex, and Heavy Mech.
Oh,
so
for fuck's sake! Full EMP again.
Yeah, I was going to say a fair amount of this stuff is either cybernetic or completely fucking mechanical. All of the deadliest threats that I saw in that list were completely mechanical.
Alright, well, do you agree it's about time to get these alien bastards off of our planet?
I more than agree to that, sir. I don't see another reason to sit back and wait.
Good. Because they're rapidly processing non-essential human life, and if you thought people dying during retaliations were bad, this shit's got nothing on Burger King.
Commander, once we move on the Advent Network Tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared.
Oh my god.
Heart attacks kill more Americans every year than guns do.
Actually, that's true. At least it was back a few years ago. It's still pretty damn close to true now. I bet if I went and looked up...
I would really like 2 Big Macs, a bucket of chicken, and just give me some raw grease and cooking oil to drink with that. And then he's just like, "Thaw these farms!"
That was my favorite joke that Larry the Cable Guy told. He was like, cholesterol kills more people a day than guns. Man, if they want to save lives, they ought to just put a 7-day waiting period on Popeye's chicken. I want a bucket of chicken. Fill out these forms.
Asia.
I bet if they did put a waiting period on fast food and shit, they would save a lot of lives.
Network tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
Squad gonna be comprised of, Troy? Because it's a three-man team. Obviously, we ain't getting all 4 classes on here.
No,
Three Rangers.
Just go in there and just fucking go ham with the invulnerability and shit. There's only 10 enemies, so...
And they don't get any reinforcements, correct?
Yeah. So, what we are actually going to send in are combat specialists. Bones? No, not Bones. Bones is a medic. Where's our guy who had the medical protocol of scanning?
You should fucking know. You
yeah,
understand organized.
It's Shrink. We got him. Shrink.
I'm gonna say, you're the one who's been organized.
And we've got a Lieutenant Grenadier. Now, he has an extra grenade. That's his ability. Extra grenades.
One of his loadout slots is empty.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I see what you did. Oh, shit. Now I definitely see what the fuck you're doing with him. Are you sure we shouldn't be taking Johnson with us on this mission?
We're not taking Johnson with us. We're saving him for the finale.
Okay.
and so are we saving Mary King. This is why I said 3 Rangers. Javier Fernandez is our scout, and he's gonna have Phantom. Now, what that squad-wide individual concealment meant is every soldier has Phantom. So the enemies will react as if only one enemy was shooting them. But we've done many missions this month, and the aliens don't have a lot of bonuses to speak of as of right now. But what does that mean for us? Well, that means we're taking on a very small number of enemies, and the vast majority of them are mechanical in nature. So, what are we going to do with that? We're going to take double EMP. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling good. Triple EMP. Build some more.
Do we want to adjust what heavy weapon he has on his exo frame?
Yes, we do.
Because right now all he's got is a rocket launcher.
Yeah. He's going to take the blaster launcher is definitely less damage, but it's a more reliable blast radius, and you can literally click anywhere on the map. There is no obstruction to speak of.
That was actually what I really liked when I got access to plasma rockets and enemy unknown and within. You could literally fire your rockets around obstructions if you needed to. Once you got the plasma rocket launcher.
Alright, that's what we're saving all of these characters for. This guy was meaning to be a double between an information gathering and then a medical specialist. And that way we can save both of our medics or combat protocol characters for the finale.
Are you ready?
I wonder if we should put an advanced laser sight on. No. Hit chance is king. I'm concerned about having enough cover removal, but I've got 3 of them, and there's 10 enemies total. So we shouldn't have a problem, since we've got our information specialist.
Then I guess let's get started.
Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Commander, it's time we put Advent down for the count. This'll be a 2-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network before the speaker finishes his latest broadcast. Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. With Advent in an uproar, we'll access the portal and take the fight to their front door. All goes well, they won't even see us coming. It's risky, but it's the best shot we'll get. Once we start this, there's no turning back.
We've already started this. There was no turning back from the minute that we decided to click this campaign at the start.
No. Because we are going
to the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
I see where one of the mechs are.
Yep, we are going to be one of those groups that... Holy shit, okay.
Yeah, it's called Layers of Concealment.
We are going to be one of those channels that finishes our Let's Plays.
Confirmed.
Period. There's a muton. Got a fucking muton.
I'm on the move. Copy that.
Layers and layers and layers of concealment.
Yeah, just
Moving on
multiple
target location.
noises of it just concealing over and over and over and over.
Moving out.
take that muton out? I'm assuming we're going to have to, the way he's positioned.
Or just sneak past him.
I don't know if you can you?
No. I just wanted to know if you... You could if you had a Reaper. This mission is literally... Yeah, this mission is irrelevant if you've got a Reaper.
If you've got a Reaper?
Reaper.
Hard target. Minimal
Each
damage.
character has individual concealment, so don't make the mistake of overwatching everybody like this.
There's an Archon! Damn it.
I got nothing.
That's a real problem for a 3-person squad.
No, it's not. Alister, you need to use the character's abilities to your advantage. You understand that Archons like to melee their closest target, right?
Yeah.
They also like to attack their highest chance to hit, right?
Yes.
So what happens when this guy is invulnerable? Because he got a kill. He's going to run up, waste his turn to try and attack, and get nothing for it. Now, if we had Sergeant Johnson on this mission, it would be much easier, and then we could just bring him wounded into the next mission.
Getting to that location.
But I believe it would be expedient to allow all of our soldiers an opportunity to shine. Also, I'm going to do a suppression on this enemy, because I want to decrease their accuracy to enemies. But oh wait, no, never mind. Shit. I thought I had hollow targeting on it, but I forgot. I have the extra grenade. Still got hit.
You still injured that enemy.
They got me flanked!
Alright, so he wasted his turn with blazing pinions.
That's... Again, actually that's pretty fortuitous.
I just want to see something with this. I'm not going to use it, but...
You want to see if you can directly shoot specifically him?
Oh, wait, I saw, like, an angle. When I spun it around, did you see for, like, one frame that was on the... Oh, well.
You weren't going to use it for that anyway, so...
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Seems doable.
I'm putting my soldiers here because he's gonna have to target the ranger first no matter what. Or at least brush past him.
He's
or
dead.
just fucking die right away. There's
Who's
that.
keeping score?
We've got 8 enemies left.
On Overwatch.
8 enemies.
Let's do this. Whatever you say. Let's rock.
So that was my misplay for using suppression instead of just shooting.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Here I come. I'm going. I'm trusting you here. Scan Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. You got movement.
Looks like you were also not timed on this mission. Very good.
No, you're not. You only have 3 squad members, so it's
Tired of waiting around.
supposed to quote draw less attention.
Seems doable. Affirmative. Covering now. Covering now. There's something out there. Let's move already. No problem, boss.
Oh, what the fuck?
Come get some. Affirmative. Covering now. What was that?
Taking a psionic character on this mission is very advantageous. Now I'm gonna scan this turn, because I'd like to know where those enemies are. We've moved to the location of the next pod, so it's a fair... Okay.
They're right over there. There's the
I wonder, can
Andromeda.
we... Nah. Is that an Archon? Archon plus Andromeda?
Overwatch. On Overwatch. What's over there? Scanning. Possible hostile contact.
I don't think they're gonna move, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Let's do this. Whatever you say. I'm trusting you here. Got it covered. Got it covered.
Alright, get everybody reloaded. We're gonna go up on the roof, and we're going to...
Got it covered.
We're gonna threat assessment ourselves, and... Oh, okay. Ah! Eat shit, Andromedon.
I get it, right?
Did he just die instantly?
Yes.
Wow.
It was
Promotion.
the weapon attachment that he had. I didn't know that he was so close to being a captain.
Hey.
You know that thing is actually able to attack right now? He's granted 2 full actions on death.
Oh.
Like, he ran forward, which is...
No, I was not aware of that.
So he got to patrol during his turn, which is both of his actions, which is a double move. Then he spots us, which is a 3rd move. And then once we kill him, he's refreshed as another enemy unit, so that he gets another 2 moves. That's 5 moves this alien just got in 1 turn.
That is insane.
Yeah, no, the amount of free moves. They removed that shit in XCOM Chimera Squad, but that's fucking crazy.
And for anyone wondering, we do plan on doing XCOM Chimera Squad, but as it stands right now, the game is just not really playable. It's a glitchy, buggy mess that half the time won't even start up. I'm gonna
I tried
wait until
downloading it and purchasing XCOM Chimera Squad, and
You can't handle
I kept getting problems on Steam where it said it was missing a bunch of files
Back online.
every time I tried to install it. So I uninstalled it, reinstalled
Moving to
it,
Overwatch.
and the game had logged over 40 minutes of playtime, but I hadn't even touched the title screen yet. So I had to refund it before I was unable to get a refund because I couldn't even get the damn thing to launch.
So eventually we will be doing Chimera Squad, but I'm going to wait until I hear some patches that have fixed a lot of its bugs and errors. When that happens, I will get Chimera Squad up and running. In the meantime, until that happens, I'm gonna try to do some research here.
Alright, hopefully we get multiple Guardian shots. If we don't, what the fuck? Excuse me.
They're standing right next to a bomb that one of your soldiers can see.
so I'm just gonna shoot this.
God damn, you set half the platform on fire.
Oh, that triggered them. Oh, for fuck's sake.
God damn it.
Our characters are about to get acid bombed.
Yeah, because you really needed those. Damn it. You really
I
needed
didn't
those.
think it was gonna trigger them, but it did.
Do you think the blaster launcher will help here?
No, it's not gonna kill it. I need to spread out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
Shit.
I mean, we could try to get lucky for the 15% chance to execute, but...
I mean, what else can you do right now?
Miss.
It's still moving.
Acid bomb.
Oh my god, that would hurt. Get it off! Get it off! I'm dead!
Blazing pinion? Oh no, he's gonna go for the shot.
Not sure I can make it.
He just killed
Why
him.
can't I?
No, he's just bleeding out.
I need a med kit here.
Yeah, he just killed one of your troops.
Oh, it'll be okay. As long as he doesn't actually commit to moving action.
Give him a heal.
Then we should be able to. Get rid of this guy. Oh, that's a...
God damn it.
That may potentially damage our specialist's cover, so
Get ready
I'm
for
not gonna bother with that. I honestly shouldn't have brought a lieutenant. If this doesn't show how important it is to get as many attacks and as much damage as possible, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, what the fuck?
That one hurt a little.
Ah, he died.
I don't even know.
No, he died because the acid, I didn't know that acid would destroy the surfaces.
Yes, it does.
I've never actually had that happen. Because...
Troy, you saw multiple examples of it actually during this campaign. You just did not realize it.
no, that's fire, Alister.
No, I'm talking about when you killed the Andromedon once in an earlier mission. His husk got back up and climbed up a building, and on the roof, as he climbed up, he spilled acid all over the wall that he climbed the pipe up to. And it actually destroyed the entirety of that wall. You've seen examples of it, you just didn't realize it.
Back in.
That's unfortunate that, my character died like that. Kind of annoying. But there's nothing I could have done to stabilize him. So I basically just have to sit here and wait now until the acid goes away and not
Ready to
move,
engage.
otherwise
Overwatch.
he's gonna get acid burned.
He's gonna continue to take damage for no reason if you don't do that.
which is fucking weird.
That was some bullshit. Damn.
He would have been fine if it wasn't for the fact that he fell off the roof and took 1 damage from it.
Scanning.
You would have had to have healed him a second time. Or healed him once.
What's over there?
No, it didn't matter. He got double striked and there was nothing we could do about the damage
Enemies on the
killing
move.
because the grenade was guaranteed and then the other one was just a free flank. And it was my fault for shooting the explosive barrel in the first place since, like, the enemy pod was triggered by that and I thought that it wouldn't be triggered. I thought that maybe I might be able to blow it up. But you can see how the squad video feed kind of fucked you over in that instance. Because the extended visual range meant that the enemies were allowed to get their free actions.
If you had been allowed at least one Overwatch to be able to weaken or cripple one of those enemies to actually hit them, you would have been able to come out of that a lot better than you did. RNG happens, don't mistake what I'm saying, but if you had been allowed at least one good Overwatch shot to hit them, you would have been in a much better position because you would have been able to kill one of them and reduce the risk to your squad.
Well, if you say so.
Oh shit.
Codexes? Oh, hey, look, the Andromedon is the only one you can see right now.
They better not get a free move.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna use capacitor discharge. And pray to God that I stun the codexes. Or disorient them.
There's not really anything else you can do.
Yeah, I can. Disorientation, please. There we go.
Yep, you disoriented both of them.
And now we just
The Andromedon has died and resurrected.
Hey, what the fuck is that? No, hold on a fucking minute. Now you saw that.
Yeah,
There was
I did.
cutscene animation, it's just like, haha, free move. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Honestly, when the game violates its own rules like that, I feel like that gives you some leeway in terms of how you should be able to handle that.
Nah, that's just XCOM formula. It's to allow the enemies to move to cover and shit, but...
See, but the way that's designed is that actually felt less like the XCOM formula in action, and more like the game just giving them free access to cover when they had no call to have it in the first place.
Targets neutralized.
Because that was the only one that moved. That looked like another operation error. It might not have been, but that's what it looks like.
It's because he was the only enemy within visual range. Did I even care about this loot? If it's a superior scope, I guess I would care about it, right?
I mean, you could grab that and still shoot him. That will not end that unit's turn. Superior.
It's another hair trigger.
Where do you want
it? Whatever.
Impressed
If
yet?
that doesn't show you guys how quickly your units may be destroyed, it's like, it's a very all-in kind of thing.
It's extremely all in. because the enemies have been nerfed on their numbers here, but you will notice that that is mostly just to try and continue to put them on the par of your own troops. And this is why and this is not me defending my earlier
They
argument.
put a whole lot of effort into disguising the alien tech involved.
The design may be a function of the network itself. The amount of psionic energy filtered through that system is beyond measure.
Sometimes
This is not me
enemies
accusing
beyond
my
visual
earlier
range, but I
argument.
suppose that if it's a gunshot that you fire, if they'll get alerted.
Yeah, and this is not me again
Nah,
trying
actually,
to defend.
No, because I was able to do it a couple of times and not alert them. I don't know.
I can handle that.
I don't either.
Advent troops here.
There's another Archon, and he's got a heavy mech there.
2 heavy mech.
2 heavy mechs.
Hopefully I kill
If
this.
enough time.
One more. Alright, good. That would have been the end of both of our soldiers if we missed.
Yes, it would have been. And that's kind of why this game can often feel unfair, is that if the RNG comes up unfavorably for the player, and then the enemy just kind of wipes a portion of your party, or in this case, all of it. Balanced. And it can also be probably why a lot of players don't like to advocate for RNG heavy systems. Which is funny considering pretty much
Alister,
every
fix your
RPG that's
microphone.
ever existed
Alister.
actually does use RNG
Alister.
to a certain extent.
Hey. Fix your microphone.
It's just less in your face about it.
Never mind. You can't hear me, obviously, right now.
What's over there?
Sorry about that. Like, somebody called my cell phone and then I had to reject the call and it fucking...
Yeah, Alister, I was trying to tell you to... never mind. He should go in for a melee attack, and then the other enemy will go in for a... He should use a missile, I think, and that should have a chance at finishing off our soldier.
Particularly since he just got critical struck.
No, he uses suppression. That's...
Oh!
I've never left mechs alive long enough to really study their attacks. So this is new to me.
Gremlin, get on the heel.
I mean, that'll kill that mech, but... What are you thinking?
Kill the mech.
It's kind of what I was thinking as well, because the best you're going to do right now is wound that Archon, and you really don't want that mech firing a rocket.
Nice
You know that
depots.
was good.
Just randomly drops its gun and falls over.
And now I'm pretty confident that that thing is going to try to go for a melee attack, so I'm going to decrease his chances. This mission with a small team full of really, really high HP enemies, unless you bring like all colonels and stuff, you're probably not going to get a hit. Like, this is how you have to handle enemies when they have way too high HP, and you have to your soldiers less. Now, obviously, if our ranger was still alive, this Archon would be dead by now, but that's just not the case, so we have to fight this Archon like this. and reduces hit chances to 0 repeatedly.
Yeah, this is, for anyone wondering, pretty much the least ideal way to have to fight one of these things.
I'm pinned down here. Fire's getting worse here. Put it out! Put it out!
Oh my god, he's on fire.
He caught on fire from the piece of cover that was next to him that caught on fire. How many turns is he on fire for? 2 turns, so he can possibly take 6 damage. He won't die. But he can't reload his fucking weapon, so I guess I might as well just take a shot from here.
Not really anything else he can do right now since he's burning.
My ammo's running low.
Pretty much.
I'm trusting you here. Gotta go. Who's got a med kit?
He only took 2 damage.
Seems doable.
You see how many actions are restricted when somebody's on fire?
He's still on fire. He didn't get put out.
Well, hunker down doesn't take you off of fire. Yeah.
He's not burning anymore now, though.
Well, if you say so. No problem, boss. Moving to Overwatch.
Usually there's Advent super heavy turns around here. I'm surprised that we haven't seen any. This mission is also scripted, but it's got some randomly generated things. Sometimes you go from the left, sometimes you go from the right. Some of these bridges are up or down.
On Overwatch. Come get some.
Alright, I need to reload.
Let's do this.
Yeah, because he was pretty much out of ammo.
I wasn't counting the aliens, but...
There's none of them in there.
Alright, well, that's the end of the mission. That's also why I don't take soldiers that I would need in the finale on this mission. You could make the argument, well, if I took Sergeant Johnson, nobody would be dead in the first place, because all of the enemies that hit us would be dead. Because of 100% hit chances. And you are right. But that leads to less exciting gameplay. You guys probably want to see deaths at this point. So
yeah, but if it's a death that's pointless because of you not choosing to bring units that definitely could have solved this problem with a lot less risk, it probably comes off as you being stubborn or stupid more than it does you making a mistake.
Nah, we gotta save Sergeant Johnson for the finale.
I really hate to say it that way, Troy, because it probably sounds more like an asshole statement than it does anything else.
I guess I'll just delay those dark events that aren't gonna happen.
Piece of cake.
Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
One wounded, one killed.
The price was paid.
Firebrand has cleared the perimeter, sir, meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shen, status. Did it work?
Advent assures us this breakthrough will be available to To all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future is possible for all. Today, that trust, that belief has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world, carrying the greatest gift from the Elders. A revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain. The beginnings of a new tomorrow, available to all of us today. Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
I love how he didn't turn around at all and look at what...
He didn't think to look at the audience's reactions at all either.
Oh, he doesn't really give a fuck.
If you notice, he did not bother to look at the audience at all until it was clear that they were in complete unrest. And that's a big mistake on his part, because you will notice he's probably dead now.
Major Ice Pick, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, great soldier. You served our forces well.
And you know what? He's the first soldier in a long-ass time where the Advent had any one chance to take more than one attack at all, period. Also, in hindsight, I could have taken a Mimic Beacon on that mission because the Andromedons did not appear as much as I wanted them to. However, that ESP grenade did come in great handy.
It's not just that. Had your specialist been allowed to execute the multi-shot combo you were trying to get off, he probably would have killed the Andromedon that fired the acid bomb in the first fucking place. Before it could have done that. Then it would have just been reduced to its husk form and might have punched someone.
We've gone as far as we can. It's time we go through this gateway of theirs and shut the Avatar project down for good. If our past experiences are any indication, we need to be prepared to throw everything we've got at them.
No.
Hellfire projector?
No. God damn it.
Do you want to just save scum that so you can show them the item you were trying to get?
I was just trying to cheese it and get another plasma caster. Or plasma bomb. But that's okay. We have a red storm cannon.
Never mind then.
I'm just doing this to just show off some of the things. Acid bombs. We didn't get to show these off. Acid bombs shred more armor than anything in the entire game. And when it comes down to it, if you need to take a head-on engagement to an enemy, if you don't have enough grenadiers to use a shredder ability with, this acid bomb will erase 4 pieces of armor in a single hit. When it's upgraded. When it's not upgraded, it's 2. And it's very...
That can take all of the armor off of an Advent shield bearer and most of the armor off of a sectopod.
Note that this is acid, so Andromedons will not be poisoned by it. I think that they can still be damaged by it and their armor's still destroyed. But don't quote me on that. I can't recall myself. Yeah, I think that they're immune to it as a whole, like the entire grenade. So don't use it on Andromedons. But on Gatekeepers, I know that I used a lot on them. Sectopods, whole hell of a lot on them.
I would love to see a third-person squad-based co-op tactical shooter based on this game. Because it would probably be amazing.
I hope that they make it extremely difficult. If they do. starting from like the easiest difficulty being very difficult. I would like teamwork to be not optional. I would like it to be a requirement in a game like that. It would make it very fun. Hey, more acid bombs. Alright, well, we gotta show off some of the grenades. Our intel is at exactly 0. Let's do this.
This is it, Commander. It's time we put an end to this, once and for all.
So we have codexes, andromedons, sectopods, shield bearers, archons, mutons, berserkers, gatekeepers, avatars. You ready for this? Oh. He's not ready for this.
What?
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready. That's a lot of enemies.
Commander,
Holy
you
hell.
can deploy some of our wounded troops back into combat if you feel it's necessary. This operation is critical to our efforts. We may not have much of a choice if we want to proceed.
Now, we are going to take anti-avatar weaponry. This is a boss rush.
Oh boy.
Also, what the fuck, James? Would you not give me a bunch? It put like 5 specialists on the mission. People don't ever let the fucking NPCs select your soldiers. Ever.
Yeah. Seriously, goddamn.
Colonel Gizmo. She's got the aim bonus from hunkering down. Mr. Shrink, I need to take your hammer burst from you. We should have 2 nanomed kits. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. I thought you would know what's going on here.
I don't know.
Hoping someone else could tell me what I was talking about.
Wait a minute. I was saying I might take 2 specialists into the battle.
Okay.
Or 2 medics, but maybe not. Combat protocol is rather valuable.
I mean, both can be exceedingly valuable. It's what you deem better.
First things first, I need to unequip all of this shit. And get my grenadiers. Just stack up Sergeant Johnson's aim even more.
Like he needs it.
Fucking 140 fucking aim. 100% hit chance even in full cover. Now that's fucking bullshit right there. Aim hacks. It gets to the point where
aim hacks. Oh god.
No, but to be serious, we're gonna give this to Johnson here. We're gonna give him what should we give him? We should give him the stretch storm cannon. For a second, I thought the game crashed. I was about to say, no! Yeah, freeze up for a second.
Don't worry, that'll happen on occasion, folks.
I thought I clicked make utility items available. There we go. Wonder if actually, you know, maybe it might be better if I take the flashbang. Nah, what use is that gonna have? We need to kill. Let's just take the mimic beacon to prevent death.
This fight is going to be incredibly insane.
Oh yes, you best be damn sure about that. We've got like 27 aliens, and the vast majority of them are extremely heavy armor units, high HP, multiple fucking revives. Yeah, shit's about to
Are we
go
gonna
down.
get anything to help us compensate for that sudden spike in enemies?
We have a full unit of colonels and majors, finest possible equipment, maxed out weaponry, all of the fine attachments we want, and we could sit there. We could have sat there and just farmed for like 3 months or some shit, got a bunch of psionic soldiers if we wanted. We're not doing that, honestly. We're going in. Alright?
We should record footage of what a psionic trooper is capable of at some point.
We can just cheat in an XCOM hero if that's what you really want to be. You type in, you'd rename a hero as Peter Van Dorn, or an XCOM soldier is Peter Van Dorn. Another one is Beagle Rush, and I forget the last name. Alright, so we've got armor piercing because that's universally effective.
Sid Meier is the last one.
I'm putting dodge on the medic because I do not want her to take a lot of damage. Now, our specialist has restoration protocol, so if somebody gets down, they can get revived, healed, and stabilized all in one action. We've got one status ailment cure on our specialist revival protocol, so that can also revive if somebody gets knocked down, but they have to be stabilized first, so it's going to take at least 1.5 turns to get that person back up without the other medical protocol. We've got discharge on the gremlin in order to attack the avatar. I think we are about good. Now let me think about this for a second. We bought a colonel a minute ago. Do you have a special ability? No. Do you have a special? No. We're gonna take in Tarek because he's our Razor. He's our oldest, so he deserves it. So you're gonna be off. We're gonna take that other specialist, other ranger with the ability Guardian, because if she gets threat assessment, she can do the same thing as specialist. We're taking the EMPs for the sectopod. They will show up, most definitely. Alright, we're good to go. We've got the Shredstorm Cannon, Blaster Launchers, Hammer Bursts, Lancers. There ain't really much else that we can do here, except for tell you guys that it's been an excellent journey playing through this game with you. It's been difficult at times. I say it's gummed at the beginning. Not proud of it. Wish I could have made the video without it, but there was many lapses in my attention for being so fatigued from uploading way too fast. So, without further ado, this mission is dedicated to veterans around the world combating coronavirus.
There. I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA. We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the buffer.
Watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
That's me equipping my soldiers.
We are ready.
Synthesis nearing completion. Now, Lily!
Initiating network connection.
Give him hell.
No, I will.
All of that white flashing hurt my eyes.
Gate is primed and ready, sir.
Patch me through.
Me too, a little bit.
All right, people. The world got its wake-up call. And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain our world, we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCOM. And you're gonna end this.
Sergeant Johnson?
Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
You know there's an achievement but to beat this finale with only basic equipment?
I imagine that there would be an absolute nightmare, and probably 90% of your squad is guaranteed to not come home.
No, actually, it's very, very, very 100% possible and doable.
Such loss, such needs we. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world will be spared.
You know, I think that there's some corruption on the files in my game, because that little scene right there, the Advent that
did not
shows
take
you,
screen?
it's always like a gray blob for me.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could help give you a little bit more of something new with an experience you know so well.
I was starting to think that it's supposed to be a gray blob.
Okay, so we do get a little bit of extra backup in the form of that Avatar troop.
No, that's the commander.
Right, I'll go.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going.
How you beat this mission is to use the Avatar to its fullest.
I'm trusting you here.
Meaning the Avatar also
Moving on
needs to
target
take all
location.
of the damage.
If there's one complaint I have with that, it is that this particular unit is a unit that the player will have absolutely no experience with.
You can read. And he's got abilities that are very similar to everything you've seen so far. He's not unheard of. By the way, the Avatar's commander has an aim value base of 100.
Which means that any enemy that does not have a defense bonus is not going to be able to avoid getting shot by it.
Yep, he's got 25 dodge and his base crit is 10.
Yeah, it's
And
18.
he's completely immune to all forms of being panicked or anything like that.
Oh my.
Immune to any form of negative mental effects.
Scanning. I'm on it.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
He can't even be mind controlled.
He can mind control others. It's a 100% chance as well.
Jesus.
That's not the ability that's impressive.
No, Dimensional Rift is.
We cannot understand.
Yeah.
Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our ways if...
I'm going in.
You just wanted to use us to save your own species. Don't sit there and act like that there's some kind of justification for butchering one race to save your own after you enslaved and genetically manipulated and mind-controlled others.
So many lives risked to bring you back to them, Commander. And for what?
So, Alister, a lot of people use this to directly damage enemies, which is a very good idea. I use it to
You were meant for something more than this.
renovate the area.
You use it to scout a room.
No, renovate the area. I mean, I don't really like these walls and
guess that'll be
carpeting.
okay.
I want to get some new carpeting. Also, that attack only takes one action, so you can do that and then no Lance or mine or Overwatch.
Damn. That avatar is particularly powerful.
It's worth it.
I'm trusting you here. Moving to Overwatch.
Stay sharp,
Moving to
everyone.
Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Dimensional Rift for anyone
And
wondering.
now, on our next turn, we'll renovate the area.
The Dimensional Rift skill, it's... Holy shit. It seems to be a somewhat nerfed
Getting
version
reports from
of...
across the globe, Commander. Advent forces
Nerf.
are hitting back hard.
Fucking
Our
buff,
people
Alister.
are holding their own, but it's not looking good. Whatever
hold on.
we're gonna do, we better do it fast.
Advent offered your people hope. A brighter future. To be something greater. But still, you refuse. What more can we offer you than the greatest gift of all?
You're turning us into a hybrid project for your own fucking survival.
I'm on it.
That's not a gift. That's butchery. Okay, asshole? Stop fucking lying.
What's over there?
Oh, by the way, all these enemies, they're all disorientated, so their movement range is going to be drastically reduced. On top of that, we have specialists ready to suck out. Or miss.
Or rather, they would be shooting the fuck out of them.
We're gonna get 4 shots off. That codex is dead. There we go.
That one's dead. It seems to be somewhat nerfed in terms of damage of the Psionic Rift Assault attack you can learn at the end of XCOM Enemy Unknown and Within. Only the Psychic the Psionic who uses the alien artifact that you acquire that's basically a big glowing purple orb actually learns that move, though. But that move hits like an absolute train because... here's why I say it's nerfed in this version. In the original version, it did 15 fucking damage to anything caught in its blast radius. And if you stayed there until next round, it dealt 15 damage to you again. Nothing in the game has that much health, by the way. That one-shots in 2 hits, basically anything, period.
How's that feel to get mind controlled, motherfucker? Not that I ever let it really happen to myself. But how's that feel?
Serve my will. Oh, hey, that's a sectopod.
With 2 Advent shield bearers that are gonna definitely waste their turns.
Yep. Now this ability definitely deals a ridiculous amount of damage, but it in this game still, but it looks like the overall level of damage that it deals has been somewhat nerfed, largely for the sake of game balancing. Because if that move hit with that much power once, it's going to kill most of the enemies that we've run into up to this point. Twice, again, in XCOM 2, there's practically nothing that lives through that. A gatekeeper is the only thing that has a chance of living through that. Because that move very clearly... Yeah, you actually managed to miss. I'm impressed.
Well, I should have done it the other way around, because now it's another 90% chance and she can still miss. If I would have taken the lower shot and then Sergeant Johnson's shot, it would have been 100%.
Yeah, but you still managed to pull out a kill, so it's not...
The thing is, that's an extreme misplay, because she would have had... She's got a very high chance to dodge. If she would have dodged, I would have been an additional or not sector.
Yeah.
Or additional codex.
Yes. Although she's disoriented for this round, so you might not have actually had to worry about the codex. Yet. Let me stress that. Yet. Codexes are a fucking nightmare.
I renovated this area, but you know, I was looking for some decorations, but you know, didn't get any because I blew them up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of leveled back the room. I wouldn't be.
As a result, though, it's given us great line of sight, and enemies have very few options for approaching us.
Oh, it's working out completely in your favor. Don't get me wrong. Well, there goes one of the shield bearers. Not that that's a problem. You've set the stage for this fight almost perfectly for you, because the enemy, particularly after that mind control, the enemy really doesn't have anything they can do except try and shoot that Andromedon for a good shot. Which you really don't care if that Andromedon dies or not, so it's not really an issue here.
I'm trying to find a spot where I can get a flanking shot on that. Oh, no, okay, there's no way I can get a flanking shot, because a flank I'd have to be, like, right here.
Well...
Alright, well, fuck it. We're not gonna flank then. We're just gonna go right here and Overwatch with her. Or Overwatch with him.
Yeah, there's no reason to throw a fit about it this early.
I'd actually encourage them to waste their attacks. By the way, really Sectopods get 2 attacks. And they get 3 actions per turn.
Yep. Triggered in Overwatch. Aww.
I didn't expect it much.
It's still moving.
Oh shit, is it gonna try and
Armor's still holding.
That thing is damn good.
Is that a sprint? That has to be a sprint.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't.
So much time spent needlessly resisting, fighting your ascension to something greater. And yet here you are, just as we had envisioned. In your
efforts to prevent the Avatar's creation, you have followed the path we set forth, truly exceeding even our own lofty expectations, Commander.
This is the damage of an
More
Andromeda.
alien lies. Do you truly believe that to be the case?
If they get a flank on you. So don't ever let an Andromedon flank you. And this is the damage of their acid bomb. 5 to 7 plus the acid damage over time. Shredding like 4 pieces of armor.
Yeah. Their plasma gun shreds armor too, which is insane.
And they can fucking take cover. On top of their base 10 defense.
What is that sectopod getting ready to do?
Fire a giant laser beam at us and destroy our faces.
I take it you're going to prevent that from happening.
Yeah. Sergeant Johnson, you're on it.
Understood.
Follow me, Marines! I love it when sectopods waste their turn like this, because your soldiers are clumped up. Because that's just like, if you would have just fired your cannon at us, we'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Like, he had my ranger here flanked. It easily could have been a one-shot kill.
What's over there?
Very true. Turning that Andromedon into an ally.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something, Alister. I should have said it so long ago. There's more things that the aliens do on lower difficulties. The aliens are less likely to do offensive actions on lower difficulties, Alister. Like, they'll do stuff like run up and then overwatch right in front of you instead of shooting at you. Or they'll do things like the more soldiers that are dead, or if the enemies outnumber you, they will do things like move forward and then reload instead of marking you. On Legendary, the enemies do not show mercy if you're outnumbered or if there's more enemies triggered than your team can handle.
Huh.
Big deal.
Is it clear?
Go check it out, Gizmo. Oh, that's no chance. You know,
I was gonna say, that's a really shitty shot. You sure you want to do that?
And if I don't have any other shots, I'm not willing to use a grenade because I need to set the stage when I get to the final area.
Okay, I'll go.
In all likelihood, that Advent shield bearer is either going to shield himself or he's going to try and take a shot at the Andromedon. You could combat protocol and end him, but I assume you want to try and save some of those for more of the enemies we'll be dealing with later?
Yeah, I'll save it for the sectopod later on. We're going to encounter another sectopod. I also want to save it for the avatars, if I can. More than anything else. To force them to teleport to far away.
Makes sense to me.
Alright.
Well, so you improve the odds of everybody else who can shoot at him.
That was my aim. I wasn't actually aiming to hit him there. Because if push comes to shove, I'm just going to hit him with null lens.
Makes sense to me.
This must be nerve-wracking for him
It's like
to get shot at by all of our fucking troops like this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just cornered by his own Andromedon friend that he was a part of. Oh, that's it.
He's dead.
Definitely got that one.
I don't think he's worried about the Andromedon anymore, Troy.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna
Yes.
intentionally damage the commander with fire and poison here, just to
Why?
illustrate his regeneration power.
Oh. He has a... Wait, he's got a regeneration factor?
Yes, I told you that. All avatars do, Alister.
Oh, shit. He's still mind controlled.
They get
I guess
mind
he's
control for
rolling...
5 turns.
I was gonna say, I guess he's rolling versus breaking out of it early.
No. So, regeneration happens before damage. So that's why he took...
We show compassion and generosity. But as with all things, this too must end. We can no longer afford to suffer your transgressions.
Commander, alien forces are stepping up their attacks on both resistance and civilian targets.
There is still another way.
On it.
Keep talking, lady. Maybe one day in about 1,000 years I'll believe you.
I guess that'll be okay. Scanning.
Is it clear?
Because I really don't fucking believe you right now.
On it.
Alright, so now that he's taken some damage, you'll see that the healing happens first. So if the avatar is at full health, you know, and he's got a damage over time, his HP is going to be a bit low.
Okay.
You see, he got the
Yeah,
HP first, and then...
he healed it all back before he took damage again.
You view us as the conquerors.
How much life is it per turn? Yeah. It's like somewhere around like 6 or something.
I want to say it's 5 or 6.
The aliens you have fought and slaughtered. None would illusions. The oldest of worlds and the first to be consumed. Billions were lost.
This is zooming in on his ass.
Zoom in on them booty cheeks.
Confirmed. On the move.
Gonna get that shiny, clean booty.
All right, I'll go.
Thing is just spraying acid everywhere. Ugh. I would not stand next to that thing.
Hostiles classified.
You'd feel safe if you're in a heavy armor powered suit.
I don't think I believe that any more than you do, Troy.
Let's scanning.
Alister, do I ever endanger my soldiers purposefully?
Ready to go.
Yes.
Alright, let me correct the question. Do I ever endanger my soldiers purposefully
Killing Overwatch.
without getting results?
Commander,
You did once.
forces are pushing back against
I was
Advent,
tired.
but it's coming at a heavy price. At
You
this
still did
rate,
it.
There may not be anything left on either side.
From here we can call upon an endless legion of reinforcements. You will be overrun.
Very
Yet our
regularly.
armies could be withdrawn at any time, Commander. Peace is within your grasp. If you would just rejoin us.
How about I kill you and call it a day?
Go to the right side, but this time I'm gonna go left. The entire level is symmetrical, so.
On the move.
It's basically like one big rectangle.
Yeah.
I hope it's worth it. Oh, yeah.
If you say so. Algorithm covering now. I hope it's worth it.
Just fucking slams his face into the window.
Okay, I'll go.
Bust that fucking glass wide open with his face. I hope it's worth it.
For decades, you were part of this commander. You are capable of so much more, and yet you fail to grasp the true nature of your power. Return to us, and your world will live on. Resist, and there will be nothing left to see.
Just like this motherfucker, but I mind control him.
You've had enough turns to get it back.
How's this feel, you son of a bitch?
Submit. For anyone wondering if we weren't going to get any psionic research of any kind and any psionic bonuses whatsoever in the video series, I guess here you go.
Yeah, I think I explained it at the start. It just takes too long. Like, the entire time you're being really competitive with technology in this, like, oh hey, let's sacrifice an entire building slot and a large portion of our research, as well as commit some Illyrium and alloys to an additional trooper type on top of the...
What's over
not
there?
happening.
On lower difficulties, it's easier to get psionic troopers up with less risk, simply because it costs less time and fewer resources. But it still ends up costing you a significant amount of time, and it can still cost you enough resources to be a problem.
Adjusting aim.
It takes so goddamn long to train one magus.
Hello, puppy doo. What do you want? I'll be right back.
Holy shit, it missed. I could have taken the 100% chance hit, but we ended up getting the same damage.
Okay, I'll go.
What's over there? Come on, focus!
I don't think there's a lot of places that can move. Oh wait, I can move here.
What's over there?
Alright, let's just take shots at him then. I like that hair bun that this character has. Very
Just a little
adorable.
off. Roger that.
I'm just gonna take the normal shot to highest chance to hit. That's fine.
Adjusting aim.
It's likely that he's gonna just try and do a smack attack on that other Archon. So we're just gonna let that happen. Give him a beat down.
Which of course
And with that, we will use the Archon to give him a
Hearing
smack
reports
attack
of
right
some
back.
randomized disruptions and enemy forces on the ground. Units suddenly laying down their arms mid-battle or turning on one another.
With the tower disrupted, it could be that the Elders are attempting to maintain the network on their own. The strain on them must be enormous.
Our power does not waver. You find our forces here loyal. They require no promotion. For they know failure here means the end for all.
Consider all those who have sacrificed for your cause, Commander. So many friends, so many allies. For what?
And you know what? I wouldn't take any of it back, because that would be the greatest insult.
I guess that'll be okay.
Is to take back everything that was done for you by these soldiers.
Are we moving out? I'm making love, Marine!
All of those people died for a reason. And all you aliens want to try and do is tell us how much it doesn't mean anything. Because you think you're doing something so much more pure and greater than anything else. But in reality, all you're doing, all you're trying to do, is play God.
Overwatch. Gotta come get some.
And there's not a noble thing in your blood about it.
I can say, though, that they make some damn juicy Advent burgers, though.
Encountered Earth, we wept for a broken world, for a tortured race crying out to the stars in agony. We answered your call. We sought your
Holy shit.
Time for some renovation.
3 Mutons and 2 Andromedons?
But your people did not fail as you believed. You succeeded beyond measure. You need only accept your place amongst us.
Keep pushing, Commander. They're losing their grip on the world and they know it.
We have lost nothing. For our greatest
no, we didn't.
Returns to us. You will defeat them here, as you did once before, Commander.
I want to take out all of their possible cover. There we go.
Damn! Okay, that move hasn't been nerfed at all. Never mind.
Seven to 8
Can you
damage.
use blazing pinions and maybe get a bunch of them?
Huh?
Wouldn't you be able to use blazing pinions and maybe get a bunch of them?
If they don't move.
Is that not a possible idea, or?
If they don't move, the blazing pinions would work, but...
Oh, well, yeah, actually, they're probably gonna move.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, just
give him that smack attack. Your boy gets slapped.
I'm making love, Marine!
Just as we saw surrounding the gateway in the field, the alien flora seems to flourish in close proximity to the psionic fields passing through these systems.
They created plants that can feed on psionic energy?
Yes, they did, Alister.
That is it.
I guess that'll be okay.
Don't feel very comfortable leaving this large of a population of enemies alive for a turn, but because this is such a strange and unique circumstance,
is it clear?
You're willing to chance it.
Well, it's the fact that we have a dummy out there, and I've I'm taking away damn near.
Set the stage for that dummy to be able to take most of their assaults.
That's why I just rushed him forward earlier.
Well, I mean, he's literally expendable. He's going to turn on you in a little while anyway. Why not?
I'm trusting you here. On Overwatch.
I'm gonna put this guy here, so he's in full cover. Or she's in full cover, but she's not within line of sight, so they can't shoot at her. They have to shoot the commander, or come closer.
Yeah. And the commander can heal, which makes him the ideal target to be.
Alright, that attack is what I wanted him to do. Now he's destroyed his own cover.
Not only that, you'll notice he refused to move himself out of the psionic bomb.
Well, it's because they want a melee
Which means
attack.
he's dead next turn.
Alister, these enemies are melee mongers. If they have the opportunity for it, they will attempt to melee. So I've used this as a trap. Yeah, see? They will melee monger the ever-loving fuck out of anything that they want.
Yes.
And you see, the only one that they can really shoot at is the commander.
And now they've all basically walked into a massive explosion, except for one.
Hey guys! Surprise!
More corpses. And now you're all exposed, by the way. I believe the commander also has the highest HP level of all of your units, in addition to being the most resilient towards attacks due to his regeneration. So he really is the ideal person for your entire squad to get shot at.
His HP is what, 18?
Yeah, 18. 16. 15, 16.
I think 16 is max HP for a soldier.
Yeah, he has slightly more health than everybody else here, on top of his regeneration factor. The only thing he doesn't have going for him is being armored, and frankly, I don't really think he needs that.
It's gonna get stripped away anyways. It'd probably be gone by now.
Yeah, it would be, even if he had it.
Ah, almost got it.
There it is. See, they're both marked.
If this misses the other one, I'm gonna be pissed about that, Alister.
I will be too.
Okay, there we go.
But it killed them both. You're welcome. Well, it killed one and wounded the other. I was gonna say, I thought that other Andromedon's husk did not actually get back up there for a second. No, he does. He did.
What's over there?
I hunkered down because I didn't want the other enemies to take a shot at my ranger. So his chance to hit was lower, therefore they ignored him.
Right.
God dang neighbors. Honking their car horns. Obnoxiously and happily.
Guns dry.
That disorientation, I believe, also reduces enemy aim, folks.
It reduces aim, movement,
It basically reduces everything, so he has to unleash a targeted strike in order to be able to actually damage anybody.
Yeah,
and his reduced to
movement,
60.
aim, and a lot of his abilities are restricted.
Yep.
If you manage to disorientate an enemy while their magazine is empty, they literally just walk around in circles around you. It's kind of funny.
I need to make that happen. I've never seen that.
Oh, good luck surviving enough attacks in a row. Maybe you could do it on a second.
Hey! Mind control is a beautiful thing, and I will not have you discount it.
I didn't want to use my shotgun on that.
There you go.
Again, since these enemies are all melee mongers, we can take advantage of the fact that they're gonna just walk up to the commander and start haymakering the shit out of him.
I'm trusting you here.
This
yeah,
is
you
a
better, Mary.
Here.
You've trusted me since you were a rookie. It's no different today.
It's really no different today because you're standing right next to her instead of being up in a fucking command console. Nah.
If I was genuinely the commander of these troops, I would, without hesitation, you know, Shen says, all right, this is risky, but we need this to happen. No hesitation. None.
I wouldn't hesitate either. I'd be the one asshole that gets a smart ass answer and be like, so what you're telling me is you're gonna strap me down in a stasis suit to a table, put me on what's essentially gonna be life support, connect my brain to that thing, and I'm gonna pilot it remotely after you're finished making it.
What's over there?
And my sanity and everything else is pretty much gonna be on high risk here. Exactly, Commander. When do we start?
I'd be like Coltrane. Sign me up for every goddamn suicide mission.
After I made it clear all that shit's gonna happen, and I have my finest squad standing behind me when I said it, I'd just be like, okay, when do we start? It's the only way we're getting this done. When do we start?
Let's do this.
Look, Central just looks at me, Commander, I really think you should think about this for a little bit. There ain't time for thinking. We've gone too far.
I'll get some.
Scanning.
Got it covered.
Thinking now just wastes time and kills people. We're doing this.
I'm going in.
Yeah, right. Sergeant Johnson's got the right idea. I'm going in.
Yep.
I'm going.
Okay, I'll go.
Our oldest colonel is still an apathetic fucktard about this. Fine. I'll do it.
What's over there? Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Hey, where's the fat pile of faceless enemies? Where's the berserkers at?
Moving to Overwatch. Scanning.
I don't know.
Where's the pile of Advent mechs? I think those are all on the right side.
I mean, you left a pile of scrap metal and shit behind you when you walked in the front door. That was 5 enemies. The last group of enemies was an Andromedon, a shield bearer, a sectopod.
I'm still being careful about my movement to not go too far to the right because I know where the enemies are. And I'm not gonna...
Is it clear?
You've killed 15 enemies, I want to say, at this point.
If you say so.
There's way more than the Shadow Chamber says, Alister. I hope you know
Is
that.
there really?
Yes.
Overwatch.
There's about
I did not...
70-something aliens.
Shit.
I hear berserker feet just like pitter-pattering.
Is that what you just heard?
Yeah.
I guess that'll be okay. Good copy. Moving on target.
Where's my other ranger? Oh, right here. I had everybody in formation.
Alright, I'll go.
I guess that'll be okay.
I got an hour before I gotta go shopping, but that should be plenty of time for you to take your time.
What's over there?
Looks like one of your soldiers is actually low on ammo still.
That's a free reload.
Got it covered.
Oh.
Got it covered.
Free reload.
Yeah.
Moving to Overwatch.
Come get some. Affirmative. Covering now.
That's gotta be the fucking berserkers.
Okay, I'll go. What's over there?
Where's the other specialist? You go here.
All right, I'll go.
What's over there?
You're gonna have to really twist these soldiers' arms to get them to fucking cooperate.
Apparently. So they're sitting there bitching about having to do their jobs for once.
Moving to designated.
It's like, guys, this is the last damn mission. Don't be pussies about it. Take your balls out your purse, put them on right.
Moving to Overwatch. Covering Overwatch. They're moving out.
Okay.
Sound pan.
Here we go. Oh, that was a hit.
Yeah, that hit. Now that berserker's pissed. Where's the rest of the pod?
Waiting to activate because the berserker is on a hang. Excuse me, but we had a fuck ton of
Why did the
Overwatches.
Overwatch shot's not triggered? Again.
Alright.
I did.
Yeah, how's that feel? You know what? I'll take it. You're an asshole. Not triggering our Overwatch shots.
Is it clear?
Running in our blind spot. That's what it was. He ran in the blind spot. So what he did is he ran forward right here, along this path, like left, right, left, right, left. Because there's a piece of full cover here, and he ran in the blind spot. And then he stopped right here and moved out once. Or no, stopped right here and moved right. Like right here. And he had just entered our line of sight, so we weren't allowed.
Yeah.
I'm out of firepower over here.
If you say so. Is it clear?
You know, I should have mind controlled the healthy one, but I'll use it on the next pod.
If you say so.
I'm going in.
We could have went to the black market and got personal combat sims for everybody.
I got it, right?
And all of that shit, but
On Overwatch.
I wanted to prove that it could be done without that, because I could see plenty of people struggling up to this point, and then the Avatar project is damn near completed by the time they get to this point in the game.
That's affirmative.
I'm going. Locked and loaded.
I guess that'll be okay.
my other specialist. Moving here.
I'm going. I'm trusting you here.
This Grenadier can't really move far enough, so it's fine. Commander is gonna be right here. Actually, no, gonna be in front of everybody. This blocks his line of sight. There's 2 pieces of full cover, so if there's enemies right there, he's not gonna see them.
Scanning.
Oh, hey, look. Gatekeepers. I'll take one of those. Thanks, guys. I actually needed one of these things. Now, absorb all enemy fire.
I'm coming for you. Got it covered.
The reason why I so confidently sprinted over there like that is because this is one of the final pods before we fight, so I know that there's not another pod stacked on top of it. But because this is these missions are very scripted, it's preset the enemies' locations, but they do patrol, so you won't always find them in the exact same spot. They patrol by the turn. And on top of all of that, the fact that they patrol by turn. Sorry, yawn everybody. The fact that they patrol by turn means that, and they're preset, means that the pods don't stack like when they're spawned randomly in missions. So when you see a pod, you can be confident you're not going to activate like 5 or 6 pods if you decide to engage that pod. If you move past them, obviously yes, and some of the patrol routes do overlap, but you're not going to find like multiple stacks of units overlapping all at once.
You're not going to run into 2 or 3 groups of enemies at the same fucking time is more or less what he's getting at here. You might, but because of the way this mission is designed and fixed, you are almost certainly not going to have that happen.
Target disabled. Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Two fucking gatekeepers. Jesus Christ.
What's over there?
Did you mind control one?
Yep.
That is amazing.
I figured I should get a tax rebate.
Alright, I'll go.
You know, considering how much that thing would probably cost to make at all, not just in terms of lives, but in terms of finances, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Those fucking things probably would cost at least a few $1 million a piece. All the techno shit they built into the damn thing.
I got a feeling he's gonna hit my grenadiers and my medic. But I'm just gonna
you sure you want to try
anyways.
and shred more of the armor first?
She's got armor piercing.
Oh.
I like to put armor piercing on my specialists. It's very nice.
I don't blame you. It's been incredibly nifty so damn far.
Yeah, just being able to ignore all of that armor. And not fucking No, I'm just kidding. It was 75.
Enemy's still up.
there was a good 1 in 4 chance I would miss, and that's pretty high.
Considering how you've been rolling so far.
Just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. That's what came to my mind.
Oh, God. Limp Bizkit. You know, I heard that guy's an asshole off stage. I don't know anything about that, though, so I'm not going to try and say that that's gospel truth. I just heard he's quite the dick when he's not singing.
Follow me, Marine! I'm gonna make this hurt. It's not gonna kill you, but it's gonna hurt.
Well, that definitely hurt. God damn!
%77% chance to hit is absolutely amazing. When you consider the fact that he used a rapper. What the fuck?
What just happened?
Wait a minute. I've never seen a gatekeeper. I was just about to actually say, you know, I don't think I've ever seen a gatekeeper run away, because I was very confident that I was going to get shitted on with open the gates.
What just happened?
I don't fucking know.
I don't understand what just went down there. Oh, hello, Stun Lancers.
So that was way more than a sprint. All right, him floating from point A to B like that was at least
actually
like 3
Troy.
moves. What?
Actually, if you look really carefully at his mobility limit and the fact that he was on the edge of that railing there, he would have just barely been able to make it over there.
That's nuts. Hold on. Mobility 16. His mobility is no greater than my soldiers. What do you mean?
Yes, it is.
Oh well, it's our mobility is like. Oh wait, no. Hold on.
Your mobility is like 12, Johnny. He's got 4 more. He's got 4 more on you. But he actually could theoretically have just barely made it over there based on the distance from where he was to where he went. Because he was on the edge of the map.
Human enclosure?
Or on the edge of that thing.
Reports of missing civilians years before the first invasion.
This is what they're talking about.
Maybe they had planned to use this for some sort of psychological testing.
I'm sorry, but when I saw those Stun Lancers, do you want to know what my immediate first reaction was?
What?
Yawn. Yawn. I've seen better.
I actually
those
just
enemies
now
are, those enemies are still pretty dangerous even now, folks, but they're probably some of the least dangerous enemies we've run into overall. Considering we've ran into a sectopod, 6 Andromedons, Berserkers, and squads of shield bearers and Archons. Yeah, Stun Lancers are a lot easier to bring down than pretty much all of that.
Stun Lancers are like the pre-patch guys, and then the rest of these people are like fucking loot box characters.
Oh my god.
Roger that.
Did you really just make that joke?
Yes, I went there.
Oh man.
This thing has plus 40 defense,
wow.
7 armor. It's gonna eat a lot of turns. Oh!
God damn it! Oh, whatever.
Come on.
Oh, there we go.
Ow, 5 damage. Oh, no. Actually, every bit of damage he takes while he's under your control is damage you don't have to give him when he's not. Oh! In your face!
Oh, by the way,
directly in his face!
That's the Guardian.
I need no.
Move!
Big deal.
Fun fact, if you execute a skill that causes a mind-controlled gatekeeper to raise psi zombies, when you lose control of the gatekeeper and the psi zombies die, it actually counts as soldiers lost to your soldier count in the campaign.
That's weird.
I'm not making this up.
It's very strange, Alister.
That is very strange. I'm just saying, that's what it does.
This is the melee attack of this thing.
You sure you just don't want to activate Open the Rift on top of it and those 2 assholes?
Oh yeah, but it only deals 5 to 7 damage.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I think I have a much better chance of killing something if we just fire the fucking laser beam.
You don't have a good chance of killing that thing because of your aim.
Well, I mean, that's actually the best shot that it can get.
I know.
This I would need to crit. Need to crit here too. So either way, I've got like fucking 40-50% chance of killing.
Pretty much.
So might as well go for this motherfucker.
Wow!
We got a fucking max damage crit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Maximum damage critical hit.
Gatekeeper, low chance to hit, low chance to crit.
Confirmed.
Bullshit con activating! Max damage critical strike! Statistically speaking, folks, Troy actually had a bigger chance of killing those 2 stun lancers than he did that thing, because the critical hit chance was much higher. That said, as long as he could hit the other gatekeeper was guaranteed to die.
Sandhill kind of dumbass shit is that? That is bullshit at its finest. Like, now I want to highlight this: the fact that XCOM's the pendulum swings both ways. My soldier died because of, you know, some unfortunate decision making, and that Major Fernandez is gone as a result. But that
man served you well for a very long time.
Both ways. It's just that as a player, it hurts you more because you remember it, and not only that, but your resource dependent.
If you say so.
Whereas
the enemy is not nearly as resource dependent as you are, by the way, because they will always have more troops to throw at you. And I think, in all honesty, that's largely why the way this game's system and formula honestly comes off as incredibly unfair to a lot of people. Because you have such a limited pool of resources, particularly at the start, to work with, especially when it comes to soldiers. it feels like a mortal wound to your pride or even to you anytime that happens. And it's not